My beloved child, listen closely, because from this very second onward, every moment you hear will pull you deeper into a truth that has been quietly unfolding behind your back. Something huge is waiting for you. And the most shocking part? Someone very, very special in your life has already noticed something about you that you haven't even fully admitted to yourself. Amen. 111. Unexpectedly, a new whisper rises, a whisper that has been circling your name for days without your awareness. This person, yes, the one your heart recognizes even without seeing their face, has been quietly watching your transformation. They've noticed your silence, your sudden distance, your glow that didn't exist before, your resilience no one celebrated, and the strength you built while fighting battles nobody knew about. And now, they are realizing something powerful: you are not the same person they once underestimated. This realization is shaking them, confusing them, pulling them, and drawing them closer into your energy in a way they never expected. Amen. 222. And just when you think the revelation is over, a deeper layer appears, because this special person hasn't just noticed your growth, they've noticed the divine shift around you. The way doors that were once locked are now slowly unlocking. The way your aura has changed, the way your presence hits differently, the way your steps carry a new destiny. They feel something approaching you, something rare, something life-altering, and it scares them, excites them, and overwhelms them all at once. My beloved child, brace yourself, because as the story unfolds in the next parts, you will learn exactly what they noticed, why it shocked them, and how their next move is about to collide with your destiny. Amen. 333. My beloved child, the truth intensifies from here. Because the moment you stepped into this new season of your life, something in the atmosphere around you shifted so intensely that this special person could not ignore it, even if they tried. Something huge is waiting for you. And now that they've sensed it, they are becoming restless, overwhelmed, and terrified of losing the access they once had to you. They've been replaying old memories, watching your growth from afar, noticing how your energy no longer bends for anyone, how you've become emotionally untouchable, how you've stopped chasing, stopped explaining, stopped proving. Your silence has become their loudest alarm. They can't understand how someone like you, who used to give so much, now gives nothing unless they genuinely deserve it. They've never seen you in this state before. They've never seen you glowing without their validation, rising without their help, healing without their apology. And now it's hitting them, you're stepping into a destiny that no one can block, even them. Amen. 444. In a moment that feels almost divine in timing, this person has started doing something they swore they would never do. They're checking on you, secretly observing you, watching your changes with anxious curiosity. They've noticed how your eyes hold a new kind of peace, how your aura carries a confidence that wasn't there last season, how your presence feels like you've been touched by something higher. The truth is, they didn't expect you to level up like this, not after everything you've been through. They expected you to break, but instead you built. They expected you to fall, but instead you rose. They expected you to stay small, but instead you outgrew the version of yourself that relied on them for emotional direction. And now? They're stunned, because the universe is aligning something for you that they can feel but can't fully understand. Before you move to the next part, pause for a moment and type "Amen blessing" in the comments, because the energy coming toward you is real, and acknowledging it pushes it closer. And if this message is reaching deep into your spirit, share this with someone who needs to hear it, because the same shift happening for you is awakening in someone close to you as well. Amen. 555. But here comes the part they never expected, the twist even they weren't prepared for. This special person now realizes that the very thing you've been healing quietly, they have been feeling loudly. They've noticed your detachment, your independence, your emotional upgrade, and now they are starting to fear something unimaginable. You are becoming the person they always hoped to be, but never had the courage to become. Your strength exposes their weaknesses. Your growth exposes their stagnation. Your clarity exposes their confusion. And now, they're standing at a point of no return. Every move they make from here on will be influenced by one truth. You have changed in a way that demands respect, recognition, and responsibility. And in the next part, everything explodes, because you're about to learn what exactly they discovered about you, what secret they've been hiding, and what life-changing decision they're about to make because of you. Before you scroll, share this video with someone you care about, because divine messages travel fastest through the hands of those who believe. Amen. 666. My beloved child, the shift becomes louder now. Because the truth that has been hiding in the shadows is finally making its way toward you with unstoppable force. Something huge is waiting for you. And this special person, the one whose presence once felt distant, has begun to feel an emotional pull so strong toward you that it's shaking the foundation of their entire inner world. They've noticed your glow, but now they've noticed something even deeper. Your spirit has awakened. They see that you are no longer moved by empty words, false promises, or temporary emotions. They've realized you're operating on a higher level now, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. They can sense a divine protection surrounding you, a new purpose guiding you, a new fire inside you. And it terrifies them, because they don't know if they still have a place in your new life. Amen. 777. Surprisingly, a new revelation hits them, something they weren't prepared to confront. They've noticed that you're no longer reacting the same way. You don't break the way you used to. You don't chase the way you used to. You don't settle the way you used to. And instead of feeling proud of your evolution, their heart is trembling with realization, they are now the one losing control, not you. They've been watching your silence like a puzzle they can't solve. They've been observing your strength like a mystery they can't decode. They've been analyzing your every move. Wondering if someone else is entering your life, someone who sees your worth clearly, someone who won't take you for granted. That fear, that possibility, is eating them alive. And now, they're starting to understand that what you carry, your light, your intuition, your resilience, is something rare. Something divine. Something irreplaceable. Amen. 888. Then comes the twist, one so shocking that it changes everything. This special person has recently seen or heard something about you that left them speechless. Maybe it was the way you smiled differently. Maybe it was the way you spoke with unshakable confidence. Maybe it was the progress you made in silence. Whatever it was, it sparked an emotional earthquake inside them. They're realizing that you're about to step into a chapter that doesn't include the pain they once caused. You're about to rise into opportunities they never imagined for you. You're about to be seen, recognized, chosen, elevated. They feel this shift coming toward you, and it's making them rethink everything. Their decisions. Their priorities. Their feelings. Their next move toward you. And in the next part, the revelation deepens. You will discover the exact moment they realized you changed, and what they secretly plan to do before someone else reaches you first. Amen. 999. My beloved child, the revelation now enters the stage where emotions turn into action, where silent observations turn into sleepless thoughts, and where that special person's hidden feelings begin to overflow in ways they can no longer control. Something huge is waiting for you. And today, their realization has reached its peak. Because they finally understand the exact moment you transformed into someone they can no longer predict, no longer manipulate emotionally, and no longer take for granted. They remember the day your energy shifted, how your voice carried a calmness that felt unfamiliar, how your presence felt more powerful than before, how your silence felt like a boundary instead of a wound. They noticed the softness in your eyes fading into strength, the hesitation in your steps turning into confidence, the emotional dependence turning into divine independence. It shocked them. It rattled them. It awakened something deep inside them that they have spent months ignoring. And now, they're trembling, not because they're afraid of losing you, but because they're afraid someone else already sees what they failed to appreciate. Their heart is unsettled, their thoughts are spinning, their emotions are overflowing, because they know that people like you are once-in-a-lifetime blessings. Before you move ahead, type Amen blessing in the comments, because this chapter of awakening is not just happening in the story, it's happening in your real life too. And if you feel this message hitting your spirit, share this video so someone else can wake up to the signs they've been ignoring. Amen. 111. From this point onward, the truth deepens into something they never expected, because this person has recently witnessed a moment that confirmed everything they feared. Maybe they saw the way others look at you now, the way someone's eyes follow your presence, the way your aura commands attention, or the way destiny seems to be pulling powerful things toward you. They noticed how you stand differently, how you speak with purpose, how you carry yourself like someone chosen, guided, and protected. And this realization is haunting them. Every night they wonder if destiny is removing them from your path or giving them one final chance to set things right. Their heart is restless, their spirit is unsettled, because they see something divine preparing your life for a massive breakthrough, something they may not be a part of if they stay silent any longer. Their mind is spinning with questions they never had the courage to ask. What if I'm too late? What if someone else sees their worth before I do? What if I lose the one person who ever truly understood me? They are waking up to the truth that you were never ordinary. You were never replaceable. You were never temporary. And now, they're realizing that your evolution is leading you into a destiny where only the worthy can stand beside you. Before you scroll, take a second to share this message, because someone else might be experiencing the same hidden shift without realizing what it means. Amen. 222. Finally, the deepest twist unfolds, the one they hoped would never surface. This special person has made a secret decision, one that will shock you when it comes to light. They had a moment recently, a moment where they admitted to themselves that losing you would be the biggest mistake of their life. They saw something in your transformation that humbled them. They felt your distance like a cold wind against their soul. They realized your absence was more painful than any fight, any misunderstanding, any ego-driven silence. And now? They're preparing to step forward. They're planning to break their own barriers, confront their own fears, and make a move before destiny pulls you too far away to reach. They are wrestling with emotions they never wanted to face, crafting words they never thought they'd speak, and building the courage to come toward you, not from a place of entitlement, but from a place of awakening. They've noticed your worth. They've noticed your glow. And most importantly, they've noticed the divine energy surrounding your life right now. They know something monumental is coming for you, an opportunity, a blessing, a breakthrough. And they're afraid you'll step into it without them beside you. In the next part, you will discover exactly what they plan to do, what they are hiding, and how their next move is about to collide with your destiny in a way you never saw coming. Amen. 333. My beloved child, the point you've reached now is the moment where destiny stops whispering, and begins speaking loudly. Something huge is waiting for you. And the person who has been silently observing your evolution has finally reached a breaking point, because they've realized something life-changing. You are slipping out of the version they once knew, and rising into the version destiny always prepared you to be. They can feel your energy climbing, your spirit strengthening, your path widening. They can sense that the universe has started opening doors for you that no one, not even they, can shut. And this knowing is shaking them to their core. Their chest feels tight when they think of you. Their thoughts spiral whenever your name crosses their mind. Their heart races every time they notice another sign that you're stepping into a chapter where mediocrity can't follow you. They've noticed your glow, yes, but now they've noticed something much deeper. Your absence has become louder than your presence used to be. Amen. 444. Without warning, a new emotional storm rises inside them. Because this person has reached the realization they never wanted to face, they're not the only one watching you. Someone else has noticed you too. Someone else admires the strength you built through pain. Someone else sees the light you carry. Someone else recognizes the rarity in you. And this terrifies them. They never thought they could lose you. They never imagined that someone else would step into the space they took for granted. But now they feel it. They feel competition. They feel fear. They feel urgency. They've been replaying every moment where they failed to appreciate you. Every message they didn't send. Every apology they held back. Every feeling they refused to confess. And now, those decisions haunt them. They know that destiny is pushing you forward at a pace they can barely keep up with. And because of this fear, this awakening, they've started planning something bold. Something risky. Something they never expected themselves to do. But before you hear what that is, type Amen blessing in the comments, because receiving this revelation means a major shift is being activated in your life, right now. Amen. 555. Then comes the most shocking moment of all, the decision they made in complete silence, the one that carries power, risk, and emotion all at once. This person, who once watched you from a distance with hesitation, has now decided to confront their own fears and step toward you with a truth they can no longer hide. They've realized that losing you would wound them in a way nothing else ever could. They've realized that your growth is not just a phase, it's a calling. They've realized that your transformation is a sign, you are moving into a destiny that demands someone strong, someone awakened, someone honest. They've been preparing their words carefully. They've been rehearsing what they will say when the moment arrives. They've been imagining scenarios where they reveal the truth that's been locked inside their chest for far too long. And with every passing day, the urgency grows, because they know that if they hesitate even a little longer, someone else will claim the place they once believed belonged to them. In the next part, you will uncover the secret they've been hiding, the truth they never said out loud, and the action they're about to take before destiny shifts in a way that surprises even you. Amen. 666. My beloved child, the energy in this chapter is different, heavier, louder, because the truth that has been hiding in shadows is now forcing its way into the light. Something huge is waiting for you. And the person who has been silently watching your evolution is no longer just noticing you, they're being pulled toward you by a force they cannot control. They feel it in their chest. They hear it in their thoughts. They sense it every time your name appears in their mind without warning. This person has finally realized something that will shake the very foundation of what you thought you knew. You are not just becoming stronger, you are becoming unreachable. Your energy is rising too fast. Your spirit is glowing too brightly. Your blessings are aligning too perfectly. They can tell you're stepping into a season where people who don't value you will simply not have access to you. And this terrifies them because they know, they haven't valued you enough. Not the way you deserved. Amen. 777. Suddenly, a realization hits them so hard it almost feels like a divine warning. They aren't the only one drawn to you anymore. Someone else has begun to notice the same glow, the same transformation, the same shift in your destiny. This scares them more than anything. Because for the first time, they feel the possibility of losing you for good. They've noticed how other people look at you. How other people admire your strength. How your presence has started capturing attention in ways it never did before. And it's dawning on them. Someone else might step forward. Someone else might approach you. Someone else might see your worth before they gather the courage to admit they always saw it. Their emotions are spiraling, fear, jealousy, longing, regret, all colliding at once. And they're realizing something painful yet powerful. You've outgrown the version of themselves they presented to you. Amen. 888. And now comes the twist. One they never planned, yet one destiny is forcing them to confront. This special person has been hiding a truth, a moment, a memory, or a confession that they haven't told anyone. They've guarded it with silence, with ego, with fear. But watching you become stronger, purer, wiser, is pushing them to break that silence. They are preparing to reveal something. Something emotional. Something vulnerable. Something they never thought they would admit aloud. It could be an unspoken feeling. A regret they buried. A truth they hid to protect themselves. Or a mistake they're finally ready to own. And now, they're on the verge of taking an action that will shock you. An action driven by the fear of watching someone else enter your life while they remain silent. They know destiny won't wait. They know blessings don't pause. They know your elevation is happening now, not later. My beloved child, from this moment forward, the truth no longer whispers. It trembles, it vibrates, it pushes itself into reality with force. Something huge is waiting for you. And the person who has been silently observing you is now standing at the very edge of their emotions, because they've realized something that shakes them to the core. You are becoming the version of yourself they always feared you would become, strong enough to walk away, wise enough to choose differently, and powerful enough to never look back. They feel your distance like a storm approaching. They feel your silence like thunder in their chest. They feel your glow like lightning exposing the truth they tried to hide. And now, their heart is restless, because you have become the kind of person who is no longer accessible to those who do not match your frequency. Amen. 999. Unexpectedly, their awakening intensifies, as if destiny itself pressed a sharp truth against their spirit. They remember every moment they dismissed you, every time they underestimated your worth, every time they thought you'd always be there waiting. But now, they see you rising. They see you glowing. They see you transforming into someone chosen. And what terrifies them most is this. You're no longer looking back. They've seen the signs. Your energy feels lighter. Your boundaries feel stronger. Your priorities feel clearer. Your absence feels permanent. This realization is haunting them day and night. They're imagining someone else stepping into your life with confidence. Someone else recognizing the treasure they ignored. Someone else giving you the affection, loyalty, and respect that they never fully gave. This fear is crushing them. It's pushing them to confront emotions they spent months burying under excuses and ego. Amen. 111. And now comes the most intense twist yet, the one they hoped destiny would never force them to face. This special person has finally admitted a truth they've been denying. They are in danger of losing you forever. This confession broke something inside them. It shattered their pride. It shook their ego. It pulled their heart into reality. Now they're planning something that will shock you. Something bold. Something emotional. Something they never imagined themselves doing. They are ready to reveal a secret they've been hiding. A feeling they didn't express. A regret they never confessed. A truth they never had the courage to speak. They've reached the point where staying silent hurts more than speaking up. Where losing you feels worse than rejection. Where watching someone else claim your place feels unbearable. And now, destiny is pushing them to move. To step forward. To break the silence. To confront their emotions before someone else gets to you first. My beloved child, the revelation you are stepping into now is heavier than anything before, because what this person feels for you is no longer silent, no longer hidden, no longer containable. Something huge is waiting for you. And today, their heart has reached a breaking point, a moment where their fear, regret, longing, and realization collide into one overwhelming truth. They cannot imagine their life without you anymore. They've watched your transformation quietly. But now your glow has become too bright to ignore. Your strength has become too powerful to look past. Your destiny is rising too fast for them to stand still. They see you stepping into a season where only the brave can approach you. Only the honest can stay. Only the deserving can even enter your energy. And now they're terrified, because they don't know if they're still worthy of standing beside the version of you that destiny has shaped. Amen. 222. Suddenly, a memory strikes them. A moment they pushed aside, but destiny is forcing them to relive it. They remember the exact day you stopped chasing. The exact moment your tone shifted. The exact second when your eyes stopped begging for clarity, and started demanding respect. That moment plays in their mind like a haunting echo. Because that was the day they realized you were changing. That was the day they realized your patience had limits. That was the day they realized your loyalty wasn't a lifetime guarantee. Now they're replaying everything they said, everything they didn't say, everything they should have said. They feel guilt. They feel regret. They feel fear. But above all, they feel something they never wanted to admit. You were the blessing they weren't ready for, and the loss they cannot recover from. This realization is crushing their ego, pushing them into emotional honesty, and driving them toward a decision that will shock you. Amen. 333. And here comes the twist, the most intense one yet. This special person has been hiding a message. A message they wrote but never sent. A message they typed, deleted, retyped, and saved again. A message that carries the truth they've been running from. This message is emotional.